Welcome once again to Sally Melodies classroom, where we learn basic music. We are still doing placement of key signatures, and this is lesson 2. In that corner, I thought it is good we do a revision of how we formed the sharps and the flats and how they follow each other, the order of sharps and the order of flats. So you remember the formula, the shortcut. For the sharps, you take the scale of C, which has got 0 sharps. C does not have any accidental. After you do that, you take the fifth. You take the fifth and then you drop it as the next scale. And then after you do that, you raise the 7th. So the scale of G has got, so the key G has got 1 sharp at F. You repeat the same procedure. You take the 5th in that scale, which is D, you bring it here, and then you raise the 7th. And don't forget to drop the one that you have raised. So in the key of D, we have got 2 sharps at F and C. You continue with the same procedure until you get to the end. So this C, don't confuse this C and this C, because you must arrive here where you are going to have all the notes that are raised. We call it C sharp major. We call it C sharp major. All the notes have been raised because it is a formula that you have to carry on until you get there. On the other side of the flats, it is slightly different. You write your scale of C and then you drop the 4th. You drop the 4th, which is F. You make that scale and then you lower the 4th. You drop the 4th and then in that scale you lower the 4th. And then when we are in F, our 4th is B flat. You drop it here and then you lower the 4th again, which is E flat. You continue with the same procedure until you get here, whereby all the notes will be lowered. That is C flat major. So those are things that we did in the past. It was just a revision. You will need this kind of table or workout during the exam. You have to write quickly. You take a piece of paper that is plain. You draw this and then you draw this, so that you will be very consistent when you be answering the questions, and you will save a lot of time. Remember, an exam goes for 1.5 hours, 90 minutes. So you must work out this so that things will be easy. So here, I have 2 examples. You have been told, write the key signature. Write the key signature of this. You have been given this clef and this clef, and then you are told, and then you are given the name of the key down here. And then you are told you place the sharps and the flats where they are supposed to be. So this is A major. A major has got 3 sharps. And those 3 sharps, they are at F, and then C, and then G. They must follow the way they followed when you are forming. So the first sharp should be here. This is F. That is where you should have your first sharp. Remember the letter names on this clef. This is the F. Your first sharp should be there. And then the second sharp is going to be at C. So your C is here. There. And then your third sharp is going to be at G. It's going to be at G. We are following the way they followed each other. We started with F, we went to C, then we went to G. So your G is here, somewhere there. And that is how now you answer your question. So that one you get a mark. And then on this other side, you are told to write the key signature here of B flat major, they expect you to place the flats, B flat major, B flat major. So you go to that other side, you find your scale of B. This is the scale of B, or key B flat. The first flat at B, and our B is here on the middle line or the third line. And then the other flat falls on E, which is here. And that is how it is. So this is B flat major, B flat major, A major. And then you get your mark there. So it is that simple. But it sounds difficult if you don't know how to form the sharps and the flats. This one will be of much help if you can be able to form these scales. And you put the sharps and flats where they are supposed to be placed. It will be very easy to answer such a question in an exam. Thank you very much for joining this class. See you in the next class.